Hey, there you are. Do you mind letting me in?
We moved like a month ago.
Well, somebody could have told me that.
Sorry?
Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting out here?
Like a month?
Like a month.
Well, did you want to be in live today?
How about you apologize first?
I'm sorry you didn't think to text or call us first.
I would love to be on live today. Thank
Awesome.
you.
It's the third week of September, and you've been back in school since the beginning of the month, so by now you're probably thinking, this has all been going well so far, but how do I keep making sure the teachers and students don't find me? If you've made it this far, I don't need to tell you about memorizing janitorial schedules. As with every back-to-school season, the janitor is your best friend and worst enemy, so while he may leave a door unlocked from time to time, avoid the boiler room when possible. That's where the janitor goes to crank it. And the boiler needs regular cranking to maintain peak operation. Also, that's where he masturbates. Food-wise, your best bet is obviously the cafeteria, the snack shop, or the science lab. If you're lucky, they'll have just finished the fetal pig course. You might think a locker is a no-brainer place to hide, but the students open them all the time, and even if you manage to obscure your withered form behind a Letterman jacket, the more sporty students frequently trap the nerdy ones inside the lockers, and being trapped in there with a stranger could get awkward quickly. Form a fake club under a senior's name and reserve rooms for that club. If your school is big enough and you rotate rooms often enough, nobody should notice. You may be tempted to burrow into the crash pads in the track and field locker, but your compound eyes will glisten in the darkness. On the other hand, if your school has a pool, that would be an ideal environment to secure a clutch of eggs. Failing that, the art room should have plenty of extra paper and canvas for nesting and methylated spirits to promote mucus production. Most of this is stuff you probably already know, but it's always someone's first year in high school, so we thought a refresher would be nice. Whichever senior you decide to make your next host for the summer, hopefully you'll gather enough nutrients for the winter hibernation. In the meantime, we got a whole thing planned for you tonight, and it's live, so something's gonna happen.
From near and far, young and old, people of every shape, ability, and gender, welcome to Loading Ready Live. Today on the show, we've cooked up a fabulous set of game show prizes for the Showcase Showdown. Oh, wait, no, where are you going? No, that's the wrong way. Turn around. Turn around, yeah, go over. Yes, if you have Q's, we have A's on Askler. And then next, that's the bathroom. That's clearly the bathroom. But we can't explain the use we can explain what the youths are dabbing to on Dank Ranked. And then, wait, no, that's Studio B. Don't go into Studio B. Go, back up. But also tonight, we take the Loading Ready Regatta out for a test float on the low seas for a contest of shipbuilding prowess. And that's the equipment room. Just go down the long hall. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, no, that's too far. Now that's the storage room. Yeah, back, just come into Studio C. So yeah, hi everyone. All of those things I said and more coming up right now.
Hello! It worked! Welcome everybody to Loading Ready Live. Oh, we're so happy to have you with us finally. Finally!
Oh, I get to do this. The first one.
The last one.
That has absolutely not been the first dab in this room.
Well, just on live.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's
I'll
true.
always have that to my dying day.
Just walked in first, and then now.
I can't believe I did the thing.
First dab. Believe us when we say that we've been as excited to get back to this as you have. Maybe you've been more excited actually, but we've been very excited to get back to this show, and so we're thrilled. We're thrilled to
it's nude and improved
to be here. It is.
Feel these nice new chairs. They're so comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit like this, or more accurately, sit like this. You know.
So it promotes a casual seating style, which is nice. You might have had a brief look of it when the fly-through was panning through, but this is the same room actually as the AFK set. It's just on the opposite wall.
Elaborate series of trap doors and levers and pulleys.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
There will be a complete and exhaustive tour in the next episode of Loading Time, which is practically complete, and ideally should be out within a couple days. We were hoping to get it out by now, but we're here for this. So now we begin the first episode of the new Loading Ready Live in the new Moonbase with an installment of Dank Ranked. Yes, for those who for those who don't recall, we did this once before.
That is some intense Photoshop behind.
I was gonna add JPEG artifacting, but I thought it would just make the screen look like it was broken.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I mean, these are all real, Kathleen. Do you not recognize them all?
Yeah, do you not recognize
classic.
all of these known memes?
Come on, tongue punch. You've got to know
Tongue punch, wiggly skin boxing man.
So, for those unaware of Dank Ranked, is basically I've looked through the internet for some examples of completely real and not at all fake memes that we all know about because they're all completely real. And then
we are not making up what they're about on the spot.
Yeah, and then I present them to our panel of meme experts here. And
Yeah, we are very in touch with what
It's
the
a
youths are
historical-
doing.
Yeah, and then they have to
Historical show.
explain the true facts of what these memes are,
True facts about the meme.
True
What they
facts.
mean.
and
what they meme.
and not in fact just make up stuff based on images they have never seen before.
How they relate to various relationship quandaries the youth of today find
Are
themselves
we
in.
able to kappa in real life?
I don't know how to do that.
Is it something you do with your face or just a state?
I think you just say kappa.
Yeah, that's
think
how
that
most
lets-
people have
yeah.
managed to work it out.
So,
So shall we begin?
let's open this treasure trove.
All right. The first completely real and not at all fake meme. This guy.
Wow, like you got one that was on the screen.
Yeah,
This is from
actually,
the same series.
Yeah.
it's like an iterative process.
Yeah, there's box friends.
Yeah, sadness box friend man is definitely. I mean, like I
The
know that.
long title for the meme.
Well, I mean,
Box
like
friends.
I'm a traditionalist for but you know sometimes when you're like, hey, do you want to hang out? And you're like, no, I just don't have like the spoons. I really just want to stay inside. And then you just respond back with a sadness box friend man emoji.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I feel you.
get it.
I understand you.
I too would wrap myself into a tiny ball and put myself in a tiny space
Yeah,
if I could.
that's what I do. And I just want to stay home, play some video
that was
games.
the logical conclusion for this one. Is people actually started doing it. It was just this like piece of clip art before.
Yeah.
I was always very partial to like wistful box friend.
Oh yeah. I mean, that one's more of like.
Like
a
they're
deep
coming
cut.
out like over the side. Just
Yeah,
like,
I see a lot of people in like Australia using that one for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's their like cultural history of like koalas and other like venomous mammals popping out and
I
getting
really
you.
thought you were gonna say like prisoners in boxes.
Well, I was going to say, like, we've been sticking
That's
people
racist.
It probably
in small
is. I'm
boxes and burying them for years. And, like, we recently, like, rediscovered that we've been doing that. Like, instead of just burning the bodies, we used
Yeah.
to just put them in boxes.
And
So,
then
like,
just put them in
forget
the-
it, like,
and assume they would go away somehow. That the Earth would solve all our problems.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
was a mistake.
cardboard oubliettes were maybe a little ahead of their time.
What was the context again that you'd send this to a friend?
If you know you just don't have the energy to be hanging
no,
out, and
I'm
it's
not
just
in.
like no, I just and it's like I can't hang out with you tonight. I know we made plans, but I've just got to cancel. And then you respond back with tiny cardboard sadness box friend man, and they're
Right.
like, okay, you
clearly
get it.
you have to, like, you
because of
spend
course-
more and more time in the box.
Right,
as
because
you
of course
go on, so-
any of these that were image macros I've removed any text from.
Yeah.
Of course. So this wasn't one that had like cute phrases in white with black outline impact font. This was just a standalone.
A punchline.
This
Right.
is just to like
Right.
let you know the
More like a-
emotional state.
It's more like a commiseration than
Yeah,
anything.
Right.
Yeah. It's like the dat ass face, right? You
But for
don't
sorrow.
need it captured as dat ass. You just know what this expression means.
Yep. Sometimes you're like,
Yeah.
All right. Well, Meme number 2, if you could explain this one to us, I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, that classic.
Swipe left.
I thought it was flap left.
Oh.
Because this
Like,
is
what context have you seen this in?
well, like it was just like flap on by to the apple patch.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
but like flap on by is like kid speak for like just keep going, and the apple patch is literally any other bitch's house but mine. So
You know you gotta
when you
swipe
boil
left
that
for delicious pie.
when you boil that down into the context, it's just swipe left. Absolutely not.
Right, no, this was one that regained popularity when Tinder launched, because this is a pre-Tinder
But
meme.
fell
this is like from
rapidly out of
2005 or
popularity with
something.
the popularity rise of frogs.
Yeah, like you can't deploy a frog meme anymore and just have it be, yeah, just flap on by to some other bitch's house, don't bother me. Now it's got
You
a lot
slippery green fuck.
Like, the connotation
got
used
some
to be a
other
lot
baggage now.
milder towards the frog, and now it's just like, it's very hostile. This is a very hostile mission.
Straw hat having bad CG, motherfucker.
I mean, that's what we all like. Hey, that was just like sort of the mid 2000s way. Like TLC had no scrubs in the 90s. Straw hat apple basket motherfucker was mid 2000s.
Yeah, someone
now-
says you
Flap on by the apple patch.
And now it's soft boys. Like that's just how these things go.
green
Memes
skin,
are cyclical,
big eyes,
everyone.
amphibious asshole.
Memes are cyclical. Flap on by the apple patch. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad I was able to dredge that
Did somebody
nostalgia
send
bomb.
this to you because like they don't like you?
Did you send them a dick pic first? 'Cause that's usually what this is deployed for.
Yeah,
Just like, ew, and then this picture.
That would be soul crushing if you
Yeah,
sent
that's-
someone a dick pic and they just sent
That
you back
you never
this.
want. It's like if you may as well chop it off if you get this in response to your dick pic.
I mean, if you're sending unsolicited dick pics, maybe just send them your
Maybe-
entire penis anyhow.
Just
Like
like-
it's already unwanted.
At least give them the means to dispose of it in a way that will be useful to the environment.
Yeah. Don't send unsolicited dick pics, otherwise you can't flap on by to the apple patch.
Which is to say prison.
Our third meme for the day. This old chestnut.
Oh, that's some Habbo Hotel shit right there.
God.
They should not allow character customization in these Farmville games.
No.
And like the amount that they've invested in like the breeding programs and
God.
like genealogy.
Yeah, I know the point of this meme was to make like something edgy that the kids would like, but nobody liked Wiggles the Cockney cow. It was like really a bad idea. And the thing is though,
come milk me.
It did spectacularly
God.
backfire, right?
Yeah.
Because like it went from like, oh, we're so hip and edgy, and we've got like the flat
like-
cap, like the kids like these days. Right now, it's just an
Yeah, it was just like, hey, have you seen this fucking strong milk ad?
yeah.
Strong milk.
It's like, what? It's like, oh yeah, it's this cow and he's super cut.
I don't know. There's still like all those
got a
hipster
bad
kids, all those
attitude.
hipster babies just wearing cowbells though. Still. Just like,
Yeah, but that's like like the sort of
God.
like, ironic-
Remember when
fast on the way
cowbells
to-
were in? Yeah.
Yeah,
elementary
yeah,
school.
yeah.
It's like the 8-year-olds.
Well, it came in with those septum piercings. They're just like, you know what? Why don't I actually just look like a cow? And people started taking up chewing tobacco, except it was actually like wheat based.
Yeah.
Instead
was like-
of
like
instead of
wheatgrass,
tobacco.
right?
You just sit around like spitting,
Chewing a paste.
chewing a paste, swallowing
not-
it, and like sort of puking it back up a little bit.
It's like
wasn't-
juicing, but grassing.
Grassing.
Yo, wanna go cud?
Let's go on down.
Wanna
Have a cud.
Wanna skip class and cud?
You know what? When I was in high school, they actually
It used to be
letting
chewing-
people cud on the school grounds, and people were really mad
It started
about
as
it.
chewing cud, but then of course it came that, then
Like now
they
you
just
don't know what they cut the cud with.
cud became its own valve
So-
or
Anything.
verb.
Well, they,
They're
like as soon as the companies found out that kids were making it themselves, they're just like, oh, we could do like hip and trendy cuds. It's like zesty pickle cud. It's like extreme
sounds
nacho
awful.
cheese
Yeah, no,
cud.
but can you imagine like the
Super
bulky
lemon cayenne
pickle
bulk cleanse cud.
like mascot character that they had going for the funky pickle, the cheesy pickle? The pickle flavors.
I never
surprised.
bought the pickle flavored
Did you
ones because they
ever-
seemed gross.
Did you ever have kids bullshitting you about how many stomachs they had?
Oh my god, yes.
Like
That
all
was,
the
like,
time,
thing.
and it's like there's no way anyone will believe this shit.
You'd
Like,
be
oh,
going back behind the school to chew some cud, and like there'd be kids smoking there, but it was kind of lame. But like you'd have some guy in a Pantera shirt and like long greasy hair, and in between cud hits, he'd be like, "I got like 3 stomachs, man." I'd be like, "No, you don't, Steve. You are such a liar."
And you'd be like, prove it. Stoma. Like,
"Yeah." I'm sure we all knew.
Get a viewing portal like installed.
I'm sure we all knew a Steve at our school. Like maybe his name was like Chad, or I'm just trying to think of some other like stomach bragger names.
God, I remember that Pantera
Stomach
shirt.
braggers.
Stomach bragger.
That
There was always the
that
stomach
well-known-
braggers. They always like played in bands. They were always playing like the fucking
Tuba.
jazz saxophone.
Jazz sax. Oh.
School band stomach braggers, and they're always trying to like hit on you. and
Standing
they're
around by
worst.
the school with their jazz
They're
sax
so
case,
thirsty.
chewing the cud,
chewing the cud in there.
and saying they have 4 stomachs.
Oh my god. Like they had clearly taken up chewing the cud because they thought that was a good way to get girls. And yes, cud was very
Monogrammed cowbell.
popular with girls, but they were trying way too hard.
And it was all the fault of Wiggles the Cockney Cow.
Yep.
Well, yeah, well, some people bought it, but like
Most
Wiggles,
people was doing it ironically.
yeah, Wiggles the Cockney Cow was not the
'cause
marketing success that they thought it would be.
They
And
were
it's still
trying
it's still like a meme sign of derision.
the user
Right.
base for this game was like puny, but it did have a greater impact.
Yeah, and sort of like cow paraphernalia
Terrific.
back in the day.
What a world.
Let's hop in the Wayback Machine again and check out our 4th old meme for today.
Oh, 2016 was
Oh
weird.
wow,
Oh.
is that safe for work?
I mean,
like-
it's not safe for cloaca work. But I think, but like,
Kathleen, you can't just say these things. You can't just, without warning, you can't just drop the C word like that.
Most jobs don't involve a
Like,
cloaca.
You
I
nearly killed a
I
man.
can't believe I'm looking at Drake's Dragon Dick Dungeon again.
yeah, that was a weird video. Like after
Yeah,
he
like-
did the,
But before,
after he did the weird dance video, and he was like, "Oh, everybody likes it when I make these weird videos." And he did like a whole video where he was just motion captured as an erotic female dragon, and it was like, what?
yeah. And then the
Drake.
5 background clowns
Yeah.
were just like twerking.
Yeah, I mean,
Again?
the thing is, the song was
Was that the
great,
name of
though.
the album?
So
Twerking again?
Working again?
Yeah.
yeah,
Get back to twerk.
No,
No.
don't get
That,
back
no,
to
that was
twerk.
the remix.
yeah. That was with the Nicki Minaj guest, right? And then he was on Anaconda for her, right? So they're like doing like this. Like,
As an anaconda?
no,
Yeah.
just in the video.
Oh, okay.
No, he was singing. No, in the Anaconda video, he was just like singing about how much he wanted Nicki Minaj, and she was like, no,
Uh-uh.
because she's the boss.
'Cause, like,
so
I'm-
yeah, it was like this whole collaboration thing.
I guess Nicki Minaj is just like not into cloaca.
Well, no, it's that her anaconda doesn't want it.
Ah.
Like, she's got like a reptile collection.
It is an acquired taste.
Yeah, there was just like this definite like sort of like couple
You're not
years
supposed
ago.
to eat a cloaca.
So 2016, a lot of like reptile hip hop crossovers for some reason. I guess Drake is a trendsetter though. He was definitely the first person to dress up as a sex dragon.
Yeah.
Or to be motion captured as an electronic sex dragon. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Did you know A$AP Rocky put out a video where he's like a sandwalla lizard now? Yeah.
Man,
What-
I mean, like,
what
man,
a
I'm in
Ever
weirdly-
since Raffi did that Komodo dragon.
What a weirdly
Yeah.
dated reference for him to have done that, considering how out.
Well, 2016, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
2016 was a weird year.
Yeah,
like
it
culture
sure
moves
was.
fast now, but
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Oh man.
I mean, Katy Perry just did a Shooting Stars reference in her new video, so what am I? Who am I to
it's
judge?
all cyclical. It's just coming back again.
Mm-hmm. Guess who's back? Back again.
Drake
Dragon-
sex dragon dungeon.
Dragon Dick.
Is back.
I mean, you can.
Call your
I
friends.
think you can still see this on like the VH1 like pop-up video hits. It's just like
Yeah.
it took a team of 300 Korean artists to register to like render every scale.
I'm used to seeing this
on the
as like
cloaca.
a form avatar.
Who's
like-
got a scaly cloaca?
Well, I mean, in the video, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I don't think.
But
real,
they do that. They do
haven't
that
seen it in a
extreme
while.
zoom. They do a really extreme zoom into the.
Surprisingly tasteful, though.
Yeah, I never really cared for the pics where they like really badly shooped in Dragon Dick. It was never as sexy.
No. I think that subverted the message of the song.
Yeah, it's just like, you didn't know. It's like it's.
It was a
it's
beautiful
about, it's about
love
what's not
ballad.
shown.
It It was a beautiful love ballad, honestly. It had a very, very moving chorus.
Dragon fucking.
Drake is
I
actually,
don't know
think,
if you actually listen to the
underappreciated.
words, because
Well, I'm not really a lyrics person, but like I like the notes.
Moving on to our last one.
Oh.
And again, as a reminder, we've removed the top text and the bottom text from this one. So here's meme number 5 for the day.
I mean, like, I still see this being passed around on Tumblr. Like, it's still being reblogged.
Is it really? Wow.
Oh, yeah. There's always more comments that people can put on, like, high cloud MacBook stoner man.
Yeah. I mean, I still see the walrus, the
On the wispy
wolf
edge of
occasionally.
vape culture, this meme still exists.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not that popular to make fun of like the technological advancements of Silicon Valley and their stupid companies such as like
Bodega. Just to name a real one.
Bodega and
And, when Lyft reinvented the bus by accident.
deliberately, I'm certain.
Yeah, they're like, hey, what if it was like a Lyft, but it just did a predetermined route and you just got on at certain stops? It's like, that's the bus.
But this is like kids growing up in the 90s, seeing the Dragon Ball. They're like, oh, we should invent a cloud you can float on.
Oh, like flying Nimbus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only like propelled by Silicon Valley blue smoke?
Well,
called
it was
Zephyr?
actually mostly just propelled by like people in India doing Fiverr contracts for some reason. I don't know how it worked. Mm-hmm. Like
Well,
some
it's
sort
like
of like
it's the butterfly
distributed
effect.
computing.
It's the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite top
I-
and bottom caption for this?
God, that's a. I mean, I think my favorite, my definite, like I preferred the sarcastic ones that were making fun of it originally. Like, so it was definitely like.
Get high for free.
Yeah, that was good. I really liked misses the point traveling cloud, like just like very straightforward.
I mean, I sort of like the ones that were kind of like off to the sides, like "Here I go again."
Yeah.
Like not even
It's
part
like there's
of the
three
con-
types of people in
Yeah.
the world: the ones that go again and the ones that don't.
Just
Yeah,
like,
or 10% stake, $400 million was a really good one. Like that's more like a tech like because I did work as a tech company, like a tech reporter.
Yeah.
For like a few years, like 5 years ago, and so that was very popular. Right as this meme was going around, and all of that VC money was getting thrown around.
Yeah, and now there's just e-cigarettes with like badly shooped copies and.
Yeah.
Of this. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
I mean,
believe
like
it.
it still works for the cotton industry. Like,
Yeah. I went to an incredible party once when I was working at a tech reporter, and it was at an event called Casual Connect in Seattle, and they had booked the entire Seattle Aquarium, and it was free open bars everywhere, and they were giving out like temporary tattoos of this.
And it was just cloudy.
It was
inside.
well, it was like they had like the cloud decorations
I was
hanging,
gonna
and
say
there was
they
like
missed
the
a trick there.
temporary
Instead
tattoos.
of like free open bar, have free open vape bar.
Yeah, that.
So like, did you ever want to do a drag of like Jaeger?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
That was like.
And then you like wake up a week later.
This was too. That was like it's actually pretty cheap to run a free open bar. So that was in the VIP
It's
area.
even cheaper if you vape it because you need like
But you need
infinitesimal-
the operators, right?
Oh, right.
And all the
get the pressure
equipment.
correct, yeah.
And you need
The
the autoclave
voltage
and all of that
and-
stuff. So that was in the VIP area, which I was not in because I was not that cool.
Did they have a hyperbaric chamber or anything?
I don't know. I mean,
No?
probably in the
You
VIP
can just be
area.
like
area.
immersed in vape.
Just highly oxygenated.
I think this meme is just like a very like perfect snapshot of like the frothy Silicon Valley culture of like 2012, 2013.
Frothy is such a good word.
Frothy.
I mean, that applies well to the,
It's so
the cloudy
accurate.
meme.
Yeah, it's true. Well, there we go. There's your update on the meme, the memes that were, and maybe again
Flap on by to the Apple Patch to all these memes.
by the Apple Patch.
Oh dear.
I'll send you a friend in a tiny box.
Wow. Yeah. Now we're going to travel through space and time to another time and another
On our
location.
Zephyr.
We're
On a
gonna
VC Zephyr.
hop on board our angel investing Zephyr to a feed dump extra push that takes place far in the past at a different moon base. And then when we come back, I think it's time for Askler. So don't go away.
Two British tourists decided that the best place to get frisky was in the ocean in Thailand at 2:30 in the morning while a bunch of other people could see them. So they got naked frog marched down the beach to the Thai police station where they were fined 1,000 baht for public indecency. It's about 23 pounds. Don't have sex in the sea when there's other people around. Also, don't have sex in the sea at all. It sounds bad for your bit health.
No, you know what? No, okay. These people did nothing wrong. At 2:30 in the morning, nobody should be looking for naked fuckers on the beach. And I'm not even talking about them being like motherfuckers or anything like that. No, they are fuckers fucking on the beach.
Exactly. If it's 2:30 in the morning, you should be able to fuck in any ocean you want anywhere in the world. Just listen to Ben's rap on the matter.
From east to west, you know it's fine. It's 2:30 in the morning, it's fucking time. Don't be a prude. That shit ain't a sin. You down by the ocean, then you join in.
Wow, Ben, I was going to counter with some facts about, like, Thai public indecency laws and, like, respecting that people are still using the beach at 2:30 in the morning, but your sick rap has sold me. Next time I see two naked, drunk British people going at it like rabbits in the sea, instead of shaming them, I'm just going to offer them a dental dam and some industrial-strength lubricant and go on my way as a sex-positive person. You get an urchin into your bits. You do you, British drunk fam.
Just don't try that here in Victoria. The water's like 4 degrees.
Up. Oh, wait. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. We're just figuring a couple things out, like where to sit. And
I mean, the answer is anywhere we want.
That's true. I guess we can sit wherever we please. But we're gonna do Askler. And where we ask, where you ask Lur, we're Lur, LRR. And yeah.
Come on,
we sent
man.
out some questions on Twitter earlier, and we're going to answer those questions now. James, who I don't know if you're live, were most / all of these questions relating to the new Moonbase?
No, I didn't. I didn't actually put in that stipulation because I figured even without putting in that stipulation, that was probably what was going to happen. I decided to not just pick a whole bunch of new Moonbase questions because A, I think a lot of them will be answered in the upcoming loading time. And B, I didn't want to spend 15 or 20 minutes just chatting about the new Moonbase. So
right.
there's a varied amount of questions.
Cool.
I think there's some pretty good ones. So we're just waiting for Paul to get in here.
Also, we still have MacBook Vape Boy up on up on the monitor.
Classic.
We'll fix that. Man, this new set though.
Right?
Right?
Looks real good.
Don't you get blasted? How many likes are there, James?
4 likes.
There are 4
Almost.
likes. There are these Ekit cubes here. These IKEA cubes. There's 62 of these, I think,
That's a
across
lot.
the
Lucky
set.
number.
That's another question that will be answered in the video.
All right.
Hey, Askler, and then.
And then look, Paul.
Hey,
To be fair, we'll behind the curtain stuff here. This is not the segment that was supposed to be happening right now.
Yeah.
We have a pre-record that's coming up now after this. So we made a switch because it's still exporting.
It ended up a little longer than we thought.
A little longer than we thought. I think you're really going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Talk about that at the end of this segment though. But that's why we're kind of running around here. But I think we're in a good spot now.
Professionals.
Hey.
Yeah. And now you should be able to hear Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
I didn't see you there.
I like this. Is a good set.
I'm really pleased
These are
with it.
comfy chairs too.
Right? Aren't they nice?
Yeah, they're good chairs.
It looks like a chat show.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
It is a chat show.
Yeah.
Give it-
Let's
do
do
some
it.
questions.
Go for it, Heather. What questions we got? Oh. What, if anything, have you learned from the most recent Moonbase move? What does the new Moonbase have that the previous one lacked from Foxmar?
So this is the only, I think, new Moonbase question that I put in to to Askler today.
What did we learn?
What have I learned from this recent move? Higher movers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would, well.
Higher
To be fair,
movers.
though, like, I don't know if movers would have actually helped that much with the previous Moonbase move, because it was just, like, down the street.
Well, I mean, it's still... yeah, I guess we never actually... I guess we could say that now, eh? Not many people know this, but
Oh, yeah.
we literally moved between Moonbase Mark III and Mark IV, or I guess Mark III and Delta. we literally moved like 3 houses down. There are some people out there who know that. But yeah,
To be fair, probably a lot of people know
we
that,
were
yeah.
in the same block as the old moon base there. We have since moved further now.
Like Moonbase 1, there was nothing. I mean, there was some stuff that was in like my living room, but there was nothing to really move. We sort of set it up as we went. And then from Moonbase 1 to 2 was literally across the hallway.
Yeah.
Right. And then 2 to 3 was like it was still some years ago. There wasn't a huge amount of stuff, so we were like,
Yeah, there was a reasonable amount of stuff, but it wasn't too bad.
It was a U-Haul's worth.
Yeah,
because we rented a U-Haul.
We probably would have got movers from 3 to Delta if it hadn't been
Down the street.
Yes.
But this was great.
Yep.
There was we still worked our asses off.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Not having to do that part, especially with so many stairs involved, was great.
I mean, the big thing, in terms of obviously, stuff that's better now that we can do in this Moonbase that we can't.
This studio, yeah. The studios that we have, the space that we have, like.
And you'll see more of this on the loading time, but you've seen the AFK set a number of times in various shows, and that's just over there. So the idea is that this room is big enough that we can actually have 2 sets plus a green screen.
Yeah.
Which you haven't really seen yet, but you probably will.
You will.
Yeah, basically there's 3 walls. The back wall is a green screen, and then there's the AFK set on one side, and then when we're shooting that, all the cameras and everything just sort of back up into this area, and then when we're shooting this set, then everything backs up into the AFK set. So, like right now, the cameras are almost where the table would be for the magic streams.
Yeah.
So
and of course,
the system works.
The other thing that's a lot different that I'm sure you have, well, that lots of people have, of course, noticed, is that our whole lighting setup is much fancier. Especially, throughout the entire office, we've upgraded to like LED lights and stuff like that. But particularly in this office, it's most noticeable where we've got we actually put in a full lighting rig.
Yeah.
You would have seen in Moonbase Delta, we were just hanging stuff from the
T-bar.
From the T-bar for the plenum roof or the drop ceiling, and so now below that we have a lighting grid that's made out of like 1-inch tubing,
steel conduit,
steel tubing and stuff, and that allows us to really mount stuff that's very solidly, and so that's one of the big things that obviously is different. Not only allows us to mount all the lights, and we have a whole ton of lights in here, but also mounting microphones and stuff like mounting the overhead camera for magic streams, so that like when the AC is on, the overhead camera doesn't shake, so it doesn't look like it's...
the pre-release that we did it last weekend, we had the AC on the whole time. And it was the first time that people didn't sweat their asses off.
It was so good
in this room, because like Studio A in the old Moonbase got real warm, especially during the pre-releases. Like that was 7, 8, 9, 10 hours in one room.
Do you feel like that resulted in like a higher level of play?
Maybe that's why we went so fast.
Higher level of enjoyment.
Yeah, everybody was actually
people
like,
would go faster when
to
it was
get
really
out.
hot.
Yeah, that's fair actually.
Yeah, but then they're incoherent.
Not perfect system necessarily. I'm just chat's like, so it perfect system. And, I mean, nothing perfect system. But wait, Ben, come back. But it he did
not come back.
He did not come back.
Goodbye.
But it very nice system.
It's definitely and obviously this in particular the Loading Ready Live set, a lot of the setup for this happened like today, so expect to see some stuff moving around. But in general, we are pretty happy.
And yes, we do have safety
He
cables.
came back.
I was gonna, no, you were on the thing, and I was like, push the button that makes everything go.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Check this out, because we can do this sort of stuff. Wait for it.
Sorry.
Wait for it.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I am not okay with that.
Should we have like preface that with a seizure warning?
that wasn't really a strobe.
Okay.
That wasn't quite what I thought he was going to do either.
So, for those of you who are going up on the new support wall, your money has been put to good use.
Good news, yeah. We can do that now. All right, let's move on to the next question.
Now the next segment, dance party. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
I do have stroke, but I don't want to kill
No.
you.
No strobe. With the upcoming change of season, what autumn/fall traditions do you look forward to? Food, drink, clothing, and or other? Question from Aaron.
Halloween.
Halloween. I
mean,
I really like Halloween. I really like autumn and the fall. I really like Halloween. I find the degree to which the internet likes Halloween, like, kind of a little much. Not, to be clear, I would never tell someone not to enjoy the thing that they like when it's not harming others. So, it's like people are fucking up on Halloween, and that's great, and you do you. But it's so much all at once.
It's become a month-long thing.
People have already started tweeting pictures of like jack-o'-lanterns and shit. It's not even October yet.
It's September, guys.
And I mean, like, Halloween obviously is a great holiday for us in the sketch comedy profession, because it's a great time to stock up on any weird costumes that we need and stuff.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
our main all seasons costume shop or sort of prop and costume shop here in Victoria closed down a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Which made us very sad.
Oh.
So we were talking about talking about what kind of stuff we might want to acquire this year.
Actually,
for instance, all the weapons that the
Warriors
of Darkness have are all Halloween specials.
Let me actually walk that back slightly. I don't mind the overwhelming excitedness about Halloween, because like I said, I really like Halloween too. It's actually just this is purely on me. I admit that this is on me, but when people change their
Twitter names,
avatars and display names for Halloween, only because it negatively affects the actual function of Twitter.
So,
because I'll see a retweet and it'll be like retweeted by Spooky McLanternman, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. So I have no frame of reference because you kind of need to know who's retweeting a thing to get some context for like the lens you're supposed to view this retweet through sometimes. And if it's like, retweeted by Skellingman McDracula, I'm like, who the hell is that? And you have to go and then see their Twitter, their actual @ name, and go, who is? Oh, now I remember who that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair though, that's less a Halloween problem and more a Twitter people problem. Like, that's just the problem whenever people change their names on Twitter, really.
Exactly. I have a function. It's a functional complaint.
Yeah.
Not a joy complaint.
That's fair.
But I'm saying it's not even really a complaint with Halloween. Halloween is just a side.
No, that just happens to be
kind of a side effect.
That happens
of
to be the
Halloween.
fulcrum.
Yeah.
All right. What other fall stuff though? Like.
I mean, the weather and stuff.
I like that I get to start wearing sweaters again.
Yeah, we've made it no. We've made no bones about the fact that we're not big on the super warm weather.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, none of us are like shorts and sandals, and I mean t-shirts, but shorts and sandals, like we're all like pants people.
When I can wear,
so it's kind of nice to.
If I can wear a long-sleeved shirt.
Yeah.
And be comfortable.
I like hoodies and jackets.
That makes me
and
good.
Stuff like that.
That makes me happy. That means I can have pockets.
Food, pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pumpkin. Damn pie. Pumpkin pie for life.
And then I guess, well, how do you feel about? We did a whole bit about this last year on Loading Ready Live. Pumpkin spice.
I'm kind of whatever on
the
pumpkin
PSL.
spice. I don't actually really like anything pumpkin-y spice. I like pumpkin pie. And that's my pumpkin thing.
But like pumpkin spice, the thing is about pumpkin spice is that there's no actual pumpkin. It's all the spices that you put in a pumpkin pie. Put into a coffee or
something.
A cookie. Or
I'm kind of whatever on it.
I can't hear PSL and not think about the Romanian rifle that it's named after.
That seems like a very.
I feel like that's an Alex World problem.
Yeah.
Wow, that really gets on top of you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Generally in favor. I've had, I think, a pumpkin spice thing, like latte or something.
Yeah, they're fine.
Already this year, I'll probably have a
Didn't
couple
they
more.
say that this year, like, they're just gonna always have it now? Wasn't that the thing? Didn't I hear that somewhere? That Starbucks is like, we're just gonna always have pumpkin spice.
That seems like a mistake.
Why wouldn't we? People.
People will buy it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the nog.
Yeah, I like that's my jam. Is the
nog.
Christmassy stuff, the peppermint mochas and the nog and the
Why do we have to be at the beck and call of these holidays?
So I generally get. So here's the thing.
What happens to the eggnog the rest of the year?
Because I love the
Whatever's
Starbucks.
making the eggnog must still be around.
Because
right?
I love the eggnog latte. I tend to get, but I can only drink so much eggnog in a week. I mean, let's be honest. I tend to get. I think you have to order it. I don't know the special Starbucks terminology. I think you have to order it. It's like half cut, which I know is kind of a funny phrase, but it's because normally the eggnog latte at Starbucks is like the dairy portion of it is like half milk and half eggnog, and then when you get it like the half cut is like the eggnog portion, then itself is only half milk. So it's like
eggnog.
3/4 milk, 1/4 eggnog. Our friend Theo, who worked sound for Strip Search, he introduced me to, you can get it with just eggnog.
Oh, boy.
You can order it at Starbucks where it's just solid eggnog the whole way down.
Isn't that just a cup of warm eggnog?
Yeah, it's a cup of warm eggnog with some coffee in it. And holy crap, that was
That's dank.
yeah, that was some serious business. You can't have many of those.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
In the style of Marvel v. Capcom, if you could throw two franchises / companies into a fighting game against each other, what would they be? From Metalupus.
So we're talking a fighting game specifically
Yeah,
here.
fighting games specifically in the vein of like
Franchise v. franchise.
franchise v. franchise.
Samsung versus Apple.
Would it be the executives from the different companies
I
or
feel
like the
like-
products from the
Yes.
companies?
Okay,
So it's like-
Tim Cook, Johnny Ive, Jeff, whoever,
Sure.
versus I don't know anybody at Samsung. Like, I don't know how this works.
I mean,
Or maybe just get all the
their
phone companies
CEO is literally just in prison for 5 years, right? So that's
Ooh.
probably a bad thing.
The Samsung CEO?
Yeah.
Awkward.
I mean, but imagine like product versus product, right? Like, because the problem is that Apple, you think like iPhone, iPad, iMac, watch. Samsung makes, I mean, most of the screens and chips for those products, but ignore that for a moment, I guess.
Right.
They make phones, but they also make washing machines, fridges. I feel like they're the clear favorite in that matchup.
Like Samsung's got it's got the width.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's got a pretty wide range of stuff.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Mattel versus General Mills.
Oh.
Okay, so
All the
General
cereal
Mills.
mascots.
All the cereals.
Who's under General Mills? Captain Crunch. Sorry, Cap'n Crunch.
Cap'n Crunch isn't
Tricks? Maybe?
is
I
Honey
could
Nut
look this up
Cheerios?
now.
You might have to get I don't know if General Mills owns all of them, but
Like back
gotta
in
be a
the
lot.
like the early '90s, there's got to have been like a cereal mascot video game.
What about just toy like Hasbro versus Milton Bradley?
yeah.
Because then we can get like Magic
Okay, General
going.
Mills, you've got
What
the
are
Honey
the
Nut
Milton Bradley
Cheerios
action
B.
figures,
Yeah.
though?
You've got, is his name just Lucky?
the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it just Lucky?
We're just
and
gonna go with
Leprechaun?
Lucky. Yeah.
You've got the the whole cast of characters involved with Cookie Crisp,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
which I believe it's a cop and his dog and a.
And a
Who-
burglar.
Is the burglar also a dog?
What? No,
Is it just a burglar?
that would be ridiculous.
Okay.
Of course it would be.
The Cocoa Puffs bird
Yeah.
Okay.
once he gets out of rehab,
Yeah.
and the Trix rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Didn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch have like bakers for a while? They had like
Maybe
some.
they have like a psychotic piece of cereal now.
There's a
Oh,
serious,
is that the mini wheats one?
No, like I'm on the box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's a piece of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's doing it like a seriously, honest to God, like ahegao face. It's just like, eat me.
Like I know in their respective ads, the cereal mascots usually lose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be their chance to win.
But
Yeah, that's true.
but I will say that in terms of power level, like most of these guys have, we're talking like serious sort of cosmic shift level. Lucky
He's got magic. He can
the
make
Leprechaun
rainbows.
can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Like they've got some serious skills that they could put to work.
Sugar Bear is a master criminal.
Yeah.
Like Sugar Bear could operate a heist.
You know what else we should?
Because he can't get enough of that sugar.
We could probably cobble together like all the fast food places, like get Ronald McDonald and Wendy and
the bear from
Little Caesar.
Jack.
And
And
A&W
the
Bear.
Noid.
Jack from Jack in the
Jack.
Box.
Oh man.
The A&W Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the A&W Bear.
The A&W Root Bear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Watch them just
I like so it's cereal mascots versus fast food mascots.
I like that.
That's good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Just watch them beat
Sugar
the
Bear
shit out of
basically
each
moved
other.
All right. I
Anyway.
feel like we've delved deep enough into
good
that one.
Yeah.
Let's go on
I
to
think
the next.
the finishing move should just for like you finish off like whatever the root bear and it just rips his head off and there's just a dude inside. You're like,
I feel like that's the case for literally every
yeah,
mascot.
that's what I mean. It's just like that's the finishing move is like it's like a Mortal Kombat head rip, but instead of ripping off their spine, you just rip off and there's just a small
I had a
face
horrible thought enter my head. Jared Leto as Ronald McDonald.
Oh God, no. Moving on. Moving
inside.
on.
I'm pretty sure there's like YouTube videos of that.
Question number 4.
Tattoo across his head that just says fried.
Happy Meal.
What's the distinction/relationship between LRR and Bionic Trousers? Where does BT come from? From Jovi.
I figured there's probably a good number
Yeah,
of
this
people who
is.
don't
I mean,
know
this is actually a
one,
serious
so.
question.
That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the deal is that the number of years ago, actually when we were still in Moonbase Mark 1, and we were getting when we were setting up for Unskippable, when we were when we got together with the Escapist for that, we were signing a contract with the Escapist, and the Escapist needed an entity to sign the contract with, right? And before that, and so we were like, oh, we should actually like do a thing instead of it just being like signed with us personally.
Yeah.
We should set something up. So we set up, and we decided on Bionic Trousers Media for 2 reasons. One, well, I mean, a couple of reasons. One, obviously, we like the sound of it. We didn't want to do Loading Ready Run because the idea being that Loading Ready Run was the sketch comedy, and this was Unskippable, and this is Daily Drop, and this is Escapist News Network, and we did Strip Search. They're like we're doing all these things that we didn't necessarily want to be. We didn't necessarily want it all to be called Loading Ready Run. And so the idea was that Bionic Trousers was like the parent company for all these different things. And then also Graham's mom had randomly bought BionicTrousers.com domain just on spec because she thought it was a funny name.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you guys want this domain? And we're like, yes!
Like Bionic Trousers is a reference to Wallace and Gromit.
I mean, it is, but that's not like.
No, it wasn't really intentional, but obviously
It's
that
sort of
is-
like a back. Like people are like, oh, that reminds me of Wallace and Gromit, and we're like, great.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bionic. If you go to BionicTrousers.com, by the way, woefully out of date. So don't bother. It's super needs updating. But
It's
the idea was.
It's the company equivalent of a backronym.
Yeah.
It started out Bionic Trousers, and then we're like, oh yeah, the wrong trousers.
Yeah, she was basically just like, I have this website. I'm gonna sell it unless you want it. And we were like, you know what? Actually, we could use a name right now, so we'll do that. So that's why we still put the Bionic Trousers logo, even though it might be better for brand recognition. We put that on stuff like Friday Nights or like Strip Search, because it's specifically we put the Bionic Trousers media logo on things we don't own.
Yes.
If it's something that we make, that we completely own ourselves, then it's Loading Ready Run. And if it's something that we're making on contract for someone, then it's Bionic Trousers.
And
That's sort of our internal. I don't know if that makes any, like if there's a good reason for that, or like it certainly doesn't make a difference legally. That's just how we've internalized that's like this is the distinction.
I mean, a lot of not that that's necessarily a reason to do it, but a lot of it is a pretty common thing to do. You sort of have that the main product that the company makes isn't necessarily the name of the company. And I'm the best part about it though is that doesn't matter what we're doing, you're at the bank, you're at the accountant or the lawyer's office, or no matter how serious the thing you're doing, every single time, the first time, take out a business card or tell somebody the name of the company.
Hand over a check.
There's always a little chuckle.
Yeah.
Which I feel like
Like
that's
you
a
log
good
in
sign.
at the bank and they're like,
Yeah.
what was the company name?
Yeah.
Bionic Trousers Media?
Yeah.
It was funny
And
though,
now
actually,
we are
'cause-
Bionic Trousers Media Incorporated.
so it was actually kind of funny when we moved into the MS Society building, which is the Multiple Sclerosis of Canada building, and we moved in, and they had this. There was this office space that was just empty, and had been for like over a year. And the local MS, the director of the local MS chapter, who we dealt with for the whole rent procedure, had said that they'd, turned down like several dispensaries who wanted to move in just because they were super thirsty for square footage. But when we moved in there, some other people in the building were like, Bionic Trousers. Oh, do you do mobility assist?
Which would make sense.
Yeah, the name Bionic Trousers, right? But they thought that we were, because we were moving into the MS building. They were like, "Oh, are you related to this?" And we were like, "Oh no, we make
if you were a serious
we make fart
mobility
jokes on the internet."
Like if you're a serious mobility assistance company, that would be kind of a weird name.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, that's
they
the
weren't
deal.
let down. They were just like, "Oh, is this what you guys do?" And we're like, "Oh no, we make dumb jokes on the internet." And they were like, "Oh, okay, cool."
When you apply for at least in Canada, when you apply for a business license, you have to you tell them what name you're doing business under, and you have to come up. You have to say like your name, and then you give them a couple of alternatives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so they don't have to recontact, because every company has to be unique.
And one of the words has to be a descriptor. That's why media. So Bionic Trousers Media.
Yeah. And so our second choice was just Loading Ready Run.
Yeah.
I don't know what our third choice is, probably like Stark and Saunders or something. I don't know what our third choice was, but strangely enough, there wasn't another Bionic Trousers Media. So yeah.
What a shocker. All right, last question.
If you had to replace a single body part with an entire animal, what part and what animal?
So not an animal's body part, but the full
The
animal.
entire animal.
That's an interesting.
I mean, like,
So,
like Dong Weasel. Just to get that out of there.
Okay. Appreciate you just getting that out of there.
So now nobody can go lower than that.
Go. What? I
That's
was gonna do a foot of some sort. I was gonna replace. How about
both feet turtles.
both feet turtles? Ooh.
You wouldn't go fast, but you could just stand there and just be like slowly moving along.
Well, why wouldn't you? You'd still be able to walk with them, wouldn't you?
I guess you could do that too. But
Just
if
be
you
like,
didn't want-
all right, suck in, guys, and then just go thump, and then you just like walk
yeah,
on
and
the
then you
shells.
have like Crocs.
Yeah.
But then if you want to, their feet could come out.
Yeah,
and
and
they
you
could
just go-
walk, and you would just sort of glide.
Love
And it would
it.
be really easy to maintain your balance.
What do you got, Al?
snake finger.
Snake finger.
One finger, just which
Just
finger?
one finger is
Maybe your
snake.
index or your pinky.
Pinky.
Like how
snake.
much could you freak people out? It's just like, hey.
I've actually seen I think it was in like a Terry Pratchett thing, or I don't know, some sort of comedic fantasy thing of thing with like Medusa.
I was gonna say, like, just become a gorgon.
Yeah.
Hair,
But
snakes.
like Medusa had
Or just one snake.
having like a weird relationship with her hair, just being like, nope. And like picking up stuff for her and doing more than just kind of hissing and stuff.
You just wake up with bite marks on your nose. You're like, fucking.
I'm trying to think of something
Nebraska leads a
weird.
hard life.
Like,
An entire animal.
Just replace my torso with a rhinoceros.
That's imposing.
entire rhinoceros.
I like a rhinoceros with these two wibbly little James legs and arms, and his head just sort of cocked off to one side. He's like, "Hello,
Hey guys,
help me.
You just sort of like do the wibbling legs as it like charges.
It charges along. Your legs are just bouncing along the ground underneath it.
Yeah, that seems like one of those things that would be like, you get a genie.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to have the body of a rhinoceros. And the genie is like, okay.
this is not what I had in mind.
Ha ha, fooled you.
Oh dear.
Your head with an entire crow.
An entire animal.
And
That's what's really
that's the
messing me
hard
up.
part.
It's also it's hard to envision too. It's just like, okay, if I make my left arm a dog,
What kind of dog?
Well,
I
how
feel
does
like-
that work though? Like, where does the dog? Because then it feels like. Because then I think it just looks like I have my arm up a dog's butt.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this
which is a problem for literally any animal that you replace your arm with. It just looks like you have your arm
You just
up
have a
some animal's-
secondary like gastric system going up your arm, across your chest, and into your stomach.
Does the dog have to eat separately from you?
No, maybe it just doesn't need food, but you want to feed it treats, and then it would just puke on people when you tried to shake their hand.
Just, hey Alex.
Is it just me,
He's
or
been
is this
feeding his hand again.
is this an episode of Rick and Morty?
It really
Probably,
is.
yeah.
Kind of like an episode of Rick and Morty.
Possibly an already existing episode.
Oh dear.
Wombat knee.
Wombat knee.
I don't know.
I like wombat knee.
Mouse toe.
Most
It's just
toe-
you have an
most
entire-
toes.
an
Replace
entire
all
wombat.
10 toes with 10 mice.
I wouldn't want to walk
That
anywhere for
is
fear
just-
of crushing them.
Ugh, that's terrifying.
No, I'm not down.
I think they walk you at that point.
Keep your shoes on around cats.
Oh Jesus, yeah,
It's like, oh
Yeah.
man, you just got some new shoes, eh? They're all squeaky.
yeah.
Yes, that is the
Yes,
reason.
that's what happened.
It's the shoe. All right.
There's only
This is
5
such a
questions,
weird
right?
question.
Yeah, we had 5 questions.
Oh boy.
All right. We're going to now go to, it's been so long, even though we have actually put a couple of these up on the Loading Ready Live YouTube channel
Yeah, it's
in
been-
the absence of this show. But it's time for a stream highlights.
Oh boy.
What's happened over the last several weeks of the Loading Ready Run streams. Please enjoy that, and we'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Talking Simulator.
We are going to simulate talking.
Talk. This is my talking voice.
Hey you, John Madden.
Ow.
Don't. Never listen to anything Beach says ever. Not even help me. Nice.
Damn.
Oh, we're so fucking trendy.
Oh wow, you got one. James. My boy. James. No! Ah!
Oh, well, we got a backpack now. That's nice.
I am not getting into Magic, and it's not even a fun thing for me to watch. This is hell.
Jesus Christ. They've got like little grabby hands on the end of those appendages.
Yeah, that nobody actually showed before,
No, stop.
as Kathleen is aptly demonstrating.
Just for head massages.
Yeah.
You think the Zerg are a horrible race, but actually they're just trying to get their aesthetics certificate, so they just need to give you head scritches.
Yeah.
But people look at them and they're like, ah, horrible bugs.
And the
They're
problem
like,
is,
we just want to learn how to do perms.
It's your James. Get your James at the James Jam.
Well, sometimes your 4-colored X-Mana always works out. So here's a swamp in Nebraska. Look, Magic's a skill game. It's a battle of skill all the time.
Somebody get this purple shit away from me.
you did that, didn't you?
Wait, did I?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
your stuff. You were running away from your weapon.
Okay, so I use these orbs to fight.
Good?
Yep.
That should not have worked.
Don't mail us meat. It's something we don't want to eat. 'Cause we'll get sick and then we'll die. And then we'll say, let's blame that guy. Don't send us meat.
Okay, let's set up a base of operations. Ow! That would have been you sack of shit! I didn't even notice!
Then I attack with it. And then I probably also attack. I mean, both these guys look like they have numbers. I guess that means that if I play them... Wait, these guys are already tapped, so... Oh, even if I play both of these, then only this one will block it, and that means at least 2 is getting through. That's good, it takes him to 14. That's positive. That's how this works.
Perfect. Okay, yeah.
Ah! What the fuck? What the fucking shit? What the fuckity shit?
Oh my god, there's
Oh my god!
You're gone!
You monster!
You're
the door saved you!
Let's go! Let's go!
Holy shit!
All these guys are uninstalling right now.
I imagine an amount of it will be bare acidry.
Because
It
is
very
warm
in
this
room
mostly
because
the
air
conditioning
is
only
in
the
other
side
of
the
building.
so
We
have
to
put
our
heads
into
ice
every
break.
Please respond and be like, how is your poop?
Oh no, we don't. Just like, how was it?
That is a very overgrown toilet. In fact, an impossibly overgrown toilet.
Dude, what did you shit?
Oh, there they are.
Today on Checkpoint,
It's just me. Gonna try to get you up.
Yeah. That works. And then get the guy by the fence. So they have one more friend.
He's up top. There he is.
Whoa!
Nice! James, nice.
God damn! What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. This man behind the door, he's a kind of dong.
Well,
if I had a gun, he wouldn't live very long. Oh.
Where'd you put my nuts?
Pardon me?
My nuts.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
James, my nuts.
Can you stop saying you're nuts? I'm gonna put Beach's nuts in my mouth. Please stop saying nuts so much.
I have independent control of both my ass cheeks.
Who was here last? I want their head on a platter.
That would be Beej and Ian.
Oh, well, that would be easy. I know where they live.
Try to shoot me, you fuck. I dare you. Oh fuck, you shot me.
What the shit is this?
Now to just plug it into a camera.
Yeah, and then just lick the other end, I guess. Okay.
All right, well.
6. 9.
He's behind this bush.
There he is. Yep. Push again, push again. Ben, keep line of sight on him.
Got him.
Yes!
Nice. Do I drink or smoke bright?
Why do you use Google like a grandmother? I'm invisible. What are you gonna do? Oh God, Steve Beach. What the fuck? That's creepy.
Are you blowing? Or
I'm just letting what comes come.
It's okay, sir. It just fell in the water.
Take 7 question mark?
we heard you enjoyed Taking 3 with Grant. We present this season's new hotness, Taking 7.
Power creep.
I can defend that.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You'll never make it.
Yes, I can.
Psych,
Can
psych,
we
psych.
do it? Yes, we can. No, we can't.
All right.
Granted, most regattas probably happen in not the fall, but we decided that we would have one in the fall. Of course, also we realized that we can't afford real boats, so what we did is we sent Ian, Beej, and Ben out to make their own. Let's see how that went.
It is the lovely fall season, so we have decided to have a regatta. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a boat racing type competition thing. So we're here at the local dollar store where we're going to have to put together boats using only materials that we get at the dollar store here. One of the changes that we're making to some of the things we've done in the past is we will not be going back to the moon base to assemble it using all the magical things we have at the moon base. No, we have to build it en route or at the actual location.
That's right, so like any connected materials we need, like glue or tape or twine, those have to be purchased here as well.
Yeah, so everything needs to come from the moon base.
Then we're going to stick them in the water and we're going to be judged on buoyancy, distance, and speed.
Does it matter how it looks?
Oh god, no.
I said everything needs to come from the moon base, the opposite of that. Let's do it!
I have a plan, but it involves me finding Diet Coke and Mentos. There's Mentos, perfect. They're gum though. Oh, there's the fruit ones. Wait, do those work just as well?
Bowls float, right? Kind of on this like Halloween bucket. I mean, if I'm gonna pick one of these, it's gotta be the one with flames because that makes it go faster.
I need a fizzy drink in a tiny bottle, and yet all the bottles are the same size. I don't know. I need something that's very light, and I want to do this without getting pool noodles. Pool noodles are perfect, but I feel like that would be cheating. Just get like 3 or 4 of them and just like put them all around it. And now we're talking. This is exactly the kind of thing I need to complete my my boat.
I'm actually really excited about this. I got a giant balloon. And then I'm gonna stick it in here and like cut like a little hole, I think, in the bottom, and like then we just like put it down and release it, and hoping that makes it go. This seems like a thing that would happen. I know physics. I didn't totally fail science.
It's Captain Shrek. But yeah, just some foam. And then curl it up. Just put this in the foam. Need something that's got like a lot of buoyancy to hold what is going to be a fair bit of weight.
I think I might have to find a smaller balloon because just after I grabbed it, I realized this expands to 4 feet.
I'm trying to find a motor to motorize my boat, but if I can't find a motor, I found the perfect sail. Somebody!
Foam football. Engineering might not be my strong point.
I'm gonna go.
I don't think that's gonna work as a thing. I'm gonna have to go with those mats. It's the only way to do this at this point. Yeah. You take that, and then you curl the ends up on it.
These balloons that I grabbed originally go to 4 feet, which is too big. So I'm gonna go with some regular balloons. Oh, ooh. Although if I had some way to like, permanently push this down while it's going the whole time. Really, the only things I need to grab now are some way to get a hole through this bucket and maybe some way to attach it. And then obviously I'm gonna spend the rest of my budget on like shit to make it look cool because that makes it go faster.
Get into the spirit of the whole day by actually having some sort of costume. I can't find a captain's hat, but this will be the next best thing. How do you attach something but not have it immediately fall apart upon putting it in the water? And it's like, other than rivets, like I think it's got to be rubber bands or twine. We're not doing aesthetics, I realize, but it's important to me that my boat look like it belongs together.
What is this amateur doing? This is the boat. This is the ultimate boat championship. This is the regatta. And you gotta get your shit together.
I might be able to turn this into a rocket.
It works on plastic. sets in 5 minutes, which is a good time frame. So, and if it fails, it fails. For comedy.
If you want to fight me, my dude, I'm gonna have fine Japanese steel.
Take you on with my 5-inch sentoku. So, I was thinking that I would put the ball into a small container to contain it and use it to make a jet, but I think I'm gonna go whole hog on this. I'm all in. I found these. I think these, if I remove the top, could be a propellant, or maybe if I left them on. We'll find out together.
I think I've pretty much got it. It's rubber bands and foam to make the hull, and the utility knives to cut up bits if I need to cut up bits, so that everything kind of fits together. And then the Diet Pepsi and the Mentos is my propulsion, and then of course a way of letting everybody know that I am indeed a fearsome pirate and that you should not fuck with my boat.
So here we are at the park, where we're gonna now assemble all of our boats quickly in a timely fashion, maybe, and we're gonna put them on the amazing piece of body of water that is in front of us.
I feel so sorry for these seagulls.
You're gonna ruin their day.
Oh, those are mine.
I'm actually like really glad that I bought scissors, because otherwise my pump
Just
would
getting
be
into your pump.
would be trapped forever.
Oh shit.
Oh, here's your Tic Tacs.
Thank you. It's a secondary element. If we can't get the Mentos to fire, then maybe the Tic Tacs will fire. Only gonna need maybe this many.
Oh shit, my ball comes with a straw.
Yeah. Only gonna need maybe this many.
Oh shit, my ball comes with a straw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Christ, these are the puzzle ones where the things come out of the middle.
So we have
Oh no. I did not realize that these things have pre-built holes. This is gonna get real weird.
Huh?
Alright, well, F it. I'll pick the ones where it's the least likely it's gonna make a difference.
Open myself.
It's not gonna work. This is gonna be terrible. This is not gonna work.
I appreciate the fact that like you're trying to put some thought into like how fucked you are.
Gotta make this work. I gotta make this work somehow.
Wow, that worked really well. Okay, now I gotta put a hole in this thing. I don't know how else. So my idea is to like soften up the plastic, I guess. Wow, that worked really well. I'm surprised at how well that worked.
I'm afraid y'all are going down.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I have not yet even begun to build.
I mean, like, Ian is crafty as fuck, man, so.
I have plans. It's street-esque. This is why I bought the serrated blade.
I don't know how pressurized I'm supposed to make this.
What? I didn't need to buy the skewers?
It comes with those?
It comes with them! Catamaran. I think I'm gonna have to cut down my pontoons a bit here because I want that rudder to be able to hit the water.
This is epoxy, 5-minute epoxy, to attach this to the, like, so here's my issue that I've been having, is I've made the hole big enough that this cool little straw thing that fits into here can actually go right through my bucket here, and it could kind of be like the the engine coming out of it, and the balloon sits in here, right? But then I'm just like I have no idea how, because the air can't really go through the thing into it, so backup plan. Wait a second. Brain blast. I'm sealing the hole, hopefully, so that my sweet, sweet Guy Fieri boat doesn't fill up with water right as soon as I put it in.
Got one more step here for the boat, as it's a boat fit for a king, which means we need a king. God, I hope it sinks. Now I'm going to try and mount the propellant in here. Oh, this is just too perfect. Do I test one of them now? I think we do. Okay. This may not work as intended. I know we said that aesthetics don't matter, but it matters to me.
Started off when I load this thing in, we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna drop in a Mento or two, and I'm gonna tie the lid off. But the thing is, the lid's gonna have a little hole in it, and then I go like this and hope that it works.
Solution quick. I got a question, and I didn't want to put myself in this video, but I really need to ask this question. How come none of you went with wind power?
It doesn't feel like it's a windy enough day.
Wind power is unreliable. You never know.
Solar energy is where it's at. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize this is probably only about a foot deep, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is good, because what I've created here, what I intended to do all along, in fact, was to create a foam submarine.
Alright. It's not going to be great, but it'll do something, I hope.
That's the spirit.
Oh god, please. Please go back through the hole. Oh god, please go back through the hole.
And now it's the maiden voyage of the SS safety numbers.
I'm kind of afraid.
I don't want you to just vote all over me.
Go, go, go! Ah, couldn't get it tied off fast enough.
That was safer than I expected.
Oh, did you? Is there any left? No. Well,
into the water.
Alright, now give it a push.
Hey!
Alright, so yours floats.
And it moves.
You want to give it a kick and see how far you can go?
The 8 flipped down and stopped it from moving.
Water breaks. It's very safe.
I mean, in reality, yours was the one that we were most concerned about just floating. So in my books, you won in that regard, in that category.
I think also, Beej, you have the nicest smelling boat.
I think if I push it this way, it'll actually.
There you go.
Doing great.
Maybe we should just leave them out there.
Sure.
You'll have a nice.
I mean, his isn't going anywhere.
Yep.
It's true. It's not going anywhere.
And now it is time for my maiden voyage for the USS Fuck Yeah. Oh, there's epoxy on the straw.
Ooh.
Happy birthday!
Oh, the gurgling.
Yeah, it's so wet. Oh, that's a wet boat. He beats me, no problem, though, I have a feeling. Oh.
No, the straw's is not deep enough. The balloon!
Oh, no! It's gonna ram my ship.
Wow. Ben, your propulsion system seems to be the best so far.
That's really good. You're attracting dragonflies.
All right, and I'm gonna give it one kick.
Yeah.
I think the string is actually holding it back a bit.
Yeah, probably.
Let me see.
I'm really pleased with how that turned out, Ben.
Yeah, if you aimed it further down into the water, like aimed it at like a much deeper
Wait,
angle.
can you bend that straw when you get that out?
I wonder.
There we go now. It's not gonna have a safety cord.
Oh shit, you're right.
You know what the best part about Ben's is?
What's that?
He can actually do this more than once.
I mean, he can't if he can't get it.
It's true.
That's so cute. Look at how cute that is.
Look at him win.
It wants to turn though, right?
All right, I'm actually kind of happy with how that went.
I kind of want to be over there because I feel like the wind would help push mine further.
Toot toot! All aboard the SS Benedict Cumberbatch. Except that's not Benedict Cumberbatch, but I know his name. I think this catamaran's gonna be either spectacular or terrible.
It's gonna make noise too.
But it's got a rudder, so it'll go straight.
Nice.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
So let's get it in the water. I'll see if it'll float.
What do you think, Ken?
Probably pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to give it a little bit of slack on the straight.
Yeah.
Wait. You're gonna put it. You gotta put it in place first. You're gonna lose all the air if you do that.
But then he needs to tape it down.
No. Well.
Goodbye. Overboard. Man overboard.
This is what I wanted.
Is he gonna get further than all of our boats?
I think you should put it, like, close it first and then.
I literally don't want to interfere with what he's doing. I
Yeah,
just want to.
all right.
I want to see this not work.
It's one. Yeah, it's gonna come out slow, so I'm not worried.
I'm so afraid that this is going to work really, really well.
I hope it does, man.
Give it a kick? I was expecting like a rocket boat. Yeah.
I mean, I think it needs to be in the water.
Yeah, air on air maybe is not doing it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I see. You only had one shot.
Oh.
Need some more weight on the back end.
Get your figure back.
And shove him under the thing.
There we go. Now it's
not even kidding.
The wind is too strong.
Try to shove him in the
hole.
Yeah, in the hole. Maybe they'll put some ballast on the back. It's not running out. That thing can sail all day. Oh my god.
Well, it looks like it wants to go.
In there. Okay.
Oh!
Boys, let's take off.
Look at it go!
Yeah! It's moving under its own power.
We are geniuses! So in the end, the real thing that made the boat work was teamwork.
Yeah. And check out that sweet wheelie.
Oh my god.
And all we had
It's
to
going
do,
back.
all we had to do was drown Moriarty.
I'm pretty pleased with how this worked out for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we each kind of won in different categories.
Yeah, in our own way.
You've got the endurance, clearly.
That's something.
I would have probably had the speed if I had done the whole thing underwater.
I'd say you had, if we're doing it in the case, you had the buoyancy.
Yeah.
And then I probably had like the distance you speed.
I think you could
kind
have.
of thing.
Yeah, like his would have lasted the longest. It just I think yours would have got there before it.
Yeah. So in our own way, we're all winners.
Yeah.
And that's what Loading Ready Live is all about.
Wait, what?
It's the show that we're doing.
Back to you in the studio.
Hello, and welcome back to Loading Ready Live. As you can see, we had our own Top Gear mini challenge, except bad and small. But I think we can all agree that nobody won that. Speaking of things that nobody wins, it's time for Showcase Showdown! Cue the music, Paul. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And this week, I have two very special guests on Showcase Showdown. I have returning victim, James Turner. That's okay. Hey! And all new person, Matt Wiggins. Matt, have you ever seen a Showcase Showdown on Loading Ready Live before?
I have not.
Do you have any idea what's coming?
I do not.
Okay, well, fantastic. So this works exactly the same way as The Price is Right. There is literally no appreciable difference between the two things, I assure you. So basically, I'm going to, Matt, because you are the new contestant here, I'm just going to move my microphone so I'm actually talking into my mic instead of away from it. I'm going to be, I'm going to give you right of first refusal. I'm going to say, here's our first showcase. Do you want to bid or pass? Right? And then basically, I'm going to read you a list of fabulous prizes and items that you could potentially win. Spoilers, you will not win. And you bid on their total value without going over. And if you're within $100 of your showcase, you could win both showcases.
But not actually. But not actually. We don't have that kind of budget.
I mean, honestly, I have the budget to do one of these.
All right.
And like, Matt, if you win it, I might just do this for you.
I don't know. Is my mic on?
I don't know. Did you turn it off?
I didn't do anything to it.
It has a red light on and 3 bars. It's number 2, channel 12. It has a red light on the top.
Let's see. Does that mean it's muted?
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
There.
Yes.
There we go. Hey,
Matt's mic was
can you hear me
muted.
now? There it is.
Yeah. All right. So, well, we're getting we're getting some technical issues worked out in this week's Loading Ready Live. But all right, Matt, are you ready? The music's playing, Paul? Okay. Okay, Matt, here is your first showcase. Do you ever find yourself wondering about the natural beauty of rural eastern Quebec? A part of Canada with rich history, rich culture, and rich asbestos veins?
Please pass, please pass, please pass, please pass.
Well, you could go to Asbestos, Quebec! It's a semi-expenses paid trip to the world infamous town. As you can see there's the large open pit mine and the surrounding town, and you will go there. You'll start your vacation off right with a delightful Via Rail journey to Drummondville, which was the closest town I could find transit to. This 3-day, 19-hour trip includes just 2 layovers. One in Toronto and one in Montreal. So it'll be a very luxurious trip by Showcase Showdown standards.
She's not wrong.
So after you make your way down to Asbestos, can I get the second picture, which is just another pic? Oh, wait, there we are. You're going to go on a camping adventure. You're going to love the outdoors in this vintage Jasper brand tent trailer of unknown manufacturing year.
Let's say 1978.
It includes all the amenities you could want on a cold Quebec night. A propane stove, furnace, sink, and the original interior, Matt. Some crank cables are broken, so it doesn't open very well, but it also comes with a spare tire! And look, let's be honest here, we have clearly spared some expense putting this showcase together, and this is where we did it. All right, so now you're in Asbestos, a beautiful place. You've got a great place to stay, and you're gonna set up your trailer, and it's time to explore the sites. So your first trip will be to the Asbestos Mineral Museum. Paul, next photo. I couldn't find a picture of this museum online. That's Asbestos, Quebec.
I love the timestamp or the date stamp.
It's from Wikipedia.
4:15, smoke asbestos.
That's the day you smoke asbestos, is the 15th, not the 20th.
The Asbestos Mineral Museum is a short distance from asbestos' main attraction, the now defunct open-air Jeffrey Mine. And the Asbestos Mineral Museum exhibits rocks and minerals that were found in the mine while it was in operation. Adult admission, I could only find in the year 2007, so maybe just ratchet back your expectations because they don't appear to have a website. Now, the main attraction of asbestos is closed. But I don't think that any showcase would be complete without seeing at least one open pit mine in action, because you're going to be going on a guided tour of the nearby Thetford Mines! Actually, wait, that's the closed asbestos mine. Next picture, I think. Yep, that's it. That's Thetford Mines. As you can see, they're very distinct. Look, you're going to thrill the open pits of the Beaver and British Canadian mines. You can look upon the mighty Cottonstone that started the mining boom in 1876. You'll spend an amazing and rugged 2 hours looking at wells, pits, and artificial mountains. And Thetford Mines has a gift shop! So but wait, you say, isn't being around all this asbestos kind of dangerous? Probably, and that's why we're throwing in your very own gas mask!
Wow, that looks nice.
This is the Joy Utoy Organic Vapor Full Face Mask with activated carbon respirator and is rated 3.5 stars on Amazon.ca. It is rated to protect you from organic gases and vapors, chlorine, benzene, acetone, alcohols, carbon dioxide, carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, methyl bromide, methyl chloride, chlorip something, but unfortunately not asbestos, so maybe don't breathe too deeply. And this incredible vacation showcase can all be yours if the price is right, Matt. Do you want to bid or pass?
Oh, I don't know, Kathleen. This sounds like a pretty sweet trip.
I know that you like the outdoors, and it's got that sweet camper van.
Yeah,
the owner wants it gone before winter.
And I've never been to Quebec before, but
no.
I don't know. I feel like maybe you've got a more exotic locale in your second showcase.
Oh,
and
man.
so I think I'm gonna have to pass this one to James.
Oh, James! Okay, James, you've been watching carefully. One more time, this trip includes everything. It includes a 3-day and 19-hour via rail trip to close to asbestos. It includes that incredible camper. Look at that in all its majesty. That's a tent trailer right there. It also includes admission to one museum and one museum mining tour, and that incredible gas mask, which I might remind you, 3.5 stars on Amazon.
Which, to me, feels like it has to be the most expensive part of this showcase. I'm going to be upset if it's not.
To be clear, it does not include anything to attach the camper van to, right?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. You're there.
You're there.
You've already. It is a return trip, right?
No.
No.
Is the camper trailer already in asbestos, or do you have to like hitch it to the back of the train and have it dragged across Canada with you?
We will get the camper trailer to asbestos because, like I said, the owner wants it gone before winter, and they're motivated.
All right.
I'm going to bid $650.
$650 is James's bid.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, guys. And now, Matt, are you ready?
I'm ready.
For your incredible showcase. This is one of the most decadent showcases I have ever put together. This was a pure bolt of inspiration that led me to this incredible prize. So, Matt, do you like cheese?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad because your showcase is the cheese extravaganza! First of all, you can't just waltz into the world of serious cheese. You're going to need to prove your credentials, not only as a connoisseur of cheese consumption, but of cheese production. So we're getting you started with a 1-year Cheese Lovers Diamond membership to the Old Ways Cheese Coalition. The Old Ways Cheese Coalition is the club of note for fans and makers of traditionally made artisan cheeses. Your membership dues will help fund the Old Ways Cheese Coalition's vital research, and I'm not making this up, on the benefits of aging cheeses on wood shelves. and your funds will help contribute to their annual Raw Milk Cheese Appreciation Day. Now, your annual membership just doesn't come with a good feeling. This is a, like I remind you, a diamond membership. It also comes with a complimentary copy of the Microbiology of Raw Milk, translated from the original French by none other than Cheese World superstar Bronwyn Percival, who's a member of the Specialist Cheesemakers Association. So, all right. Now,
Fromage de
so
terroir.
you're a diamond member of the Old Ways Cheese Association, but I don't know if that truly proves your cheese love, Matt. So we're also giving you this delightful I Love Cheese shirt that we ordered from fine retailer Zazzle.com. Zazzle.com makes comfortable and casual loose-fitting shirts made of heavyweight, dark color t-shirt material, and this will quickly become one of your favorite shirts because it proclaims that cheese is your favorite, Matt. All right, so now you've got your cheese membership and your cheese attire, and I think that you're gonna go down the rabbit hole of cheese. Have you heard of pimento cheese?
Yes.
Great, because you're getting Pimento Cheese, the cookbook. That's right. Pierre Coleman Magidus's classic tome includes over 50 recipes for this southern cheese spread, commonly made with either sharp cheddar or American-style cheese, mayonnaise and or salad dressing, and of course, lots of pimentos. This melange is then either blended to a smooth or, more commonly and toothsome, chunky paste. You'll never run out of ways to prepare this classic cheese food with pimento cheese, the cookbook. But of course, how can you cook with pimento cheese if you've never tasted it? That's why we're throwing in a year's supply of Palmetto brand pimento cheese. There's a lot of pimento cheese that you can buy, but only Palmetto brand is made on Pawleys Island specialty food in lovely South Carolina. Now, of course, this is available in several flavors: original, bacon, and jalapeno. So you'll receive a free 12-ounce tub every month. But that's not all. Isn't your cheese appetite excited?
Oh, yes.
Don't you want to see how it's made?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good, because we're taking you on a tour of the Duke Food Productions plant in Powdersville, South Carolina. Here's a picture of the outside. That's where they make Palmetto brand pimento cheese and an assortment of other prepackaged deli items like sandwiches and egg salad and chicken sandwiches. Like egg and chicken salad sandwiches. Blech. Duke Food Productions. If you need something made with mayo, they can probably just do that. That's not their slogan. It appears to be everything they make. Like, I found a tour video online. Can we roll that clip? This is where you're gonna be, Matt. Look at that.
I'm so into it.
Look at that. Look at that slop coming in a barrel. See how that's made. Look at this, man. Look at those tins of slop. Actually, I think that's cake. Yeah, like they make lots of prepackaged foods here, but more importantly, the cheese. Delicious. And last and not least, if all of that tasty cheese and vats of various slurries tempted your appetite, which it tempted mine for sure, we're also throwing in a 3-pack of Pepto-Bismol! Pepto-Bismol is the original bismuth drink for 5-symptom digestive relief. Pepto-Bismol works on heartburn, indigestion, nausea, upset stomach, and diarrhea, all of which you might have at the end of this incredible showcase. All this can be yours, Matt, if the price is right. So once again, this showcase includes a diamond membership to the Old Ways Cheese Coalition, the Zazzle I Love Cheese t-shirt, Pimento Cheese, the cookbook, a year's supply of pimento cheese to try out all those pimento cheese recipes, a tour of the Duke Foods production plant in Powdersville, South Carolina, and the 3-pack of Pepto-Bismol.
All right. Does it include travel to
Absolutely
and from
not.
the...
No, I don't list it specifically. No, James is on the traveling trip. You're just on the cheese appreciation trip.
All right.
All this can be yours. Price is right. What is your bid, Matt?
I'm gonna have to think about it, Kathleen. That's a mighty fine supply of cheese.
It's cheese and or mayonnaise and or salad dressing and a healthy supply of pimentos to go with it.
Yeah, I think my bid is a You know, I think I'm coming in realistically
You gotta,
here.
you gotta go under,
at
remember.
$325.
$325. All right, well, let's see how our showcase is stacked up.
I'm getting yours too.
No, you're not.
Wow, Matt's freaking confident. All right, so let's go back to James's showcase. Asbestos, Quebec. How much does it cost to get from Vancouver to Drummondville? Well, via rail, 3-day trip, $785.
Holy shit, that was way more than I thought it was going to be.
That vintage Jasper brand tent trailer,
That's bad. Uh-huh.
$100, but they're open to offers.
Sick. All right, I'll give him 50.
They'll probably take it.
Sweet. Knock that off.
Adult admission to the Asbestos Museum 8 years ago, because it's the only number.
$4.95.
$4.
Yeah!
Very nice. Admission for the 2-hour tour to an actual mine,
Like 15.
$30.
Ooh,
$29.95.
okay.
You're still doing okay. And the full
gas
face
mask.
gas mask, the real on the
I would, like, in my mind, I was like about $150.
$91.
$91. Damn,
So
I
that
was-
brings the total value of your showcase to $1,009.95, making you $360 under approximately.
That was, I'm so angry because I was going to go with 1,000, but I was like, there's no way that train trip would cost that much.
Oh, but there is.
Oh,
Damn.
There's a lot of Canada between here and there.
Yeah, you would have been close.
That's
All right,
annoying.
Matt, are you ready to find out how much your stuff costs?
I've never been more ready.
All right, so your Cheese Lover Diamond membership to the Old Ways Cheese Coalition, a 1-year membership. How much do you think that goes for?
So it's a diamond membership.
Diamond membership, and it comes with a complimentary copy of the Microbiology of Raw Milk.
So I feel.
That's not a book you could just get anywhere.
I know.
Matt.
I feel like it can't be less than $1 a day, but maybe I'm wrong. My
like
bet is
you're-
$500.
It's $250.
Wow.
Wait,
it
your
is
bet was
less than
$500 and you bid $325.
You're bad at this
Do you
game.
know how this game works, Matt?
I wanted to be under.
You're well under.
Yeah. All right.
Well, now I'm over.
Yeah. No. It's
No.
$250.
Yeah.
You bid $300 and you bid
25,
$325, so you have $75 left in your budget.
In wiggle room.
In wiggle room.
I think you're going to win.
How much do you think that Zazzle shirt goes for?
$24.99 tops.
$30.75.
Oh wow.
damn.
Okay. Well,
Zazzle
in the
is-
neighborhood.
Those are quality
Those
products. Pierre Coleman Magness's classic tome Pimento Cheese, the cookbook,
$17.99.
$11.39.
Oh.
Man, I'm shooting over on everything
Yeah.
here.
A 1-year supply of pimento cheese, alternating between plain, bacon, and jalapeno flavors.
$4.99 a tub over the course of a year.
$5.49 a tub, bringing your yearly totals to $65.88.
All
right.
The tour of the Duke Food Productions plant.
$9.
It's free, you just have to ask. And finally, 3 bottles of Pepto-Bismol.
Are they the large bottles or the small bottles?
You saw
I didn't
them.
think to ask.
They
What
were
was
it was the Amazon
those
pack.
Are, okay, those are like the $4.99 bottles, not the $9.99 bottles.
Oh no,
So
those were the big bottles.
Oh,
They're
were
like
they?
16 ounces.
Oh, okay, 16
But it's Amazon.
ounces. So like,
Or like
all right,
10 or something.
$8.99 each. So a pack for maybe $16.99.
Very close. $18.93.
Oh, hey.
Bringing the total value of your showcase to an unbelievable $376.95. Matt, you win!
Going to his best.
You win both showcases!
No!
I can actually afford to give you the stupid pimento cheese, so I might, just to irritate you.
Please keep it.
Yeah.
I'll
you
take
sure?
the Pepto-Bismol.
No! I want to sign you up for the stupid cheese club mailing list. You can
So-
get the microbiology of raw cheese.
Is it just a mailing list, or do you get cheeses with it?
No, you're just giving the coalition money so they can do things like research wood shelves on cheese.
It's for people who like the idea of cheese but don't actually like to eat cheese.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
wait, how much was the year's supply of pimento cheese?
65
$65.
Wow.
Because it's 1 tub a month.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
much
I don't
pimento-
know.
At $5.49 a tub.
I don't think that's necessarily a year's supply worth
Well, I
of
was going to
pimento
send them
cheese, to be fair.
one per month. But
It
the thing is,
depends
how
on
much
how much-
pimento cheese do you want to eat?
I feel like you need
Less
at least
than that.
I mean, certainly yes, but I feel like there's people out there who'd be like a tub a week.
Oh, I could have done a tub a week.
Yeah.
But that seems like it would be bad for your heart.
I mean, it would be, but it would be the.
A month is gonna be bad for your heart.
I mean, you could make delicious pimento cheese hors d'oeuvres for your friends. You can invite them over. Did you see all those pimento cheese recipes
With
in the book?
that much pimento cheese being offered up, I won't have any friends
Put
left.
it on crackers. You can make it into sandwiches. You can make like nachos.
You've already run out of ideas.
Yeah.
But there's 47 other recipes in there.
All right. I think we're at the end of today's show.
Thank you for taking me on this journey.
Yeah, no, that was great. So let us welcome some subs with some friends that will be in here in a moment. For the meantime, look, here are friends.
Yay!
Friends.
And a sub.
And the and one of the things here.
The only boat that
Why don't you go back there, Beach? I took mine apart.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Corey for providing some additional research help for this week's Showcase Showdown.
Sorry, 1 second. Not.
1 second. Paul's just getting mics set up.
What's the problem?
It's
Matt,
not getting much in the way of
you're
both.
number
Right.
one.
Because.
Heyo. That was your boat.
Wow.
Sure was. Kathleen, do we want a bunch of number floor tiles?
I was thinking that Penelope might like the big foamy numbers.
Well, they've been in the water.
What precisely do you think the fecal coliform count on this specific tile is right
Well,
now?
it's gotta be like 8 parts per million.
8, my dude.
Okay.
All right.
You are like a little baby.
Do we have some levels?
I think we have some levels.
All right. Let's welcome some Subarinos. Subarino Dinos. Beach, start us off.
Wait.
That's us.
We did this.
We did that.
You're
I
welcome.
did that.
We did this to all of you.
In loving memory.
Yes, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us while we figured stuff out there a little bit, but it's all good. And in
I didn't realize we were doing a thing.
well, no, we weren't.
We were dabbing.
In particular, we want to thank these people.
Starting with Oxford. For 11 months, you're almost at that 1 year. Keep it up.
Mercano82 with a 45-month resub after 2 PPRs at PAX and a move the best show in Allure returns. Here's to many happy returns.
Woo!
Thank you, Mercano82.
Matterus with that 40-month reset, 40-month hype in the return of live. Love everything you folks do. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for resubbing for 40 months.
And Gerware for 11 months. Foot hype. Foot hype.
Glitch Prophetess for 16 months says poops today, poops tomorrow, poops for 16 months. I should get that checked out. But seriously, love everything you guys do. Keep on keeping on.
Alex, pooping beside me. Carsona for 12 months. New Year of subbing, New Moon Base. Happy year anniversary.
Jay Blank for 12 months. Welcome back.
Mr. Cynicism for 10 months. What? Foot only 991 months and binary sub baby 911 to the sub 10
Oh
plus
boy.
10.
Oh.
That's
Woken Click for 25 months. Aw, crap, I missed some sort of 2 years joke. Or did I?
Yeah, you did.
Gator Goat 68, a new subscriber.
Hey.
Welcome to the channel.
Spongehorn is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Sulfuric Acid X for 12 months. 1 year. Do a happy dance for LRM.
Arcane Illumination for 19 months says enter meme and or thankful message here.
Acknowledged.
Jet Dead 2166 for 15 months. Welcome back.
TK Raptor for 8 months.
Quick. Wisdom Geo is a new subscriber.
Really aggressive. Magic Vikings back for the 2nd month. Lural Hype. Thank you, Magic Viking.
J.H. Weisner with a new sub. Welcome to the channel.
Dead Imperatrix Aegea? Thanks for hours of entertainment that make transitions in grad school tolerable.
Yay.
Yeah.
Dread Imperatrix.
Dread, yes.
Fimbool for 7 months. Man, staying up to 4 a.m. to watch his live for the first time. Sure hope they are on time.
Rainbow Batsuit for 3 months. It's live and something sure happened.
It's BV310 for 32 months saying happy birthday tomorrow me.
Hey.
Happy Footler. Cheers for the return of many great things. Happy birthday.
Formerly Board Game for 32 months. Lural Hype.
Little hype. Alex, you want? Thank you.
Huh?
He's Insect for 19 months live from the new Moon Base TM.
Fenrir GG for 12 months. So good to see Foot back
From the new moon base, Laurel Hart. Thank you. Congratulations on your year.
Cat Pasta with a 6-month resub. Welcome back, Cat Pasta. Thank you so much.
Nickel, keep 3 months. 3 months. Oh, yes. Thank you guys for the laughter. You're welcome.
COTP Dom for 12 months.
The UFO guy for 4 months.
Ghosty Pie! New subscriber!
Lemon for 4 months. Loading Ready Live in the office hour.
Ryoshi1 for 7 months. New moon base. Hype. Percent for 3 months. Welcome back.
Schlicky, a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Manfred909 with that 16-month resub. More LRL. Yes. Welcome back.
Jovinius Maximus is a new subscriber.
Vine Widow G, new subscriber.
Andro Fox for 6 months. Hurrah for Foot transcending a moon base at last. Even if I have to bot it on this side of the world, having stuff to do tomorrow later this evening.
Oh,
Morning.
Yeah. Look out for critical mediocrity. New subscriber.
I fight that every day.
R4V5 for 22 months. That beautiful, swanky moonlighting. Sparky 2197 is a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Sparky.
Oh, look out, it's Flail Squared with a 12-month resub, the 1 year.
The Manga Head with that 3-month resub. Only the dankest of me.
It's pronounced manga.
Manga!
Fire Dynasty for 12 months.
I'm sorry.
Assume I wrote something funny here. Everybody laugh.
It's your boy Charles Wilcox. He's a new Patreon supporter.
Engineer Hall. That's where I go after I'm done with this.
Budget DM for 20 months. Wow, totally not fake memes.
Zabarum for their 47 months. Ignatius Pants, a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Ignatius Pants.
Beep beep, it's Full Metal Hoyt. New subscriber, welcome to the channel.
Spicy Dungus! 9 months in a row. Just had jaw surgery. Stop making me laugh. I hurt.
I'm sorry, no.
Bad Pun Yellow Card for 20 months.
Slap on down to the Apple Patch. It's the lame name game for 28 months.
Tonight I'll be thinking of Pious Heathen for 22 months.
It's PTL for 2 months. There's no such thing as the cloud. Just other people's computers.
A bottle of useless one. It's brand new. Natsan's also a new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Oh shit, look out, it's Adjective Noun Generic sub. The 4-month resub. Your most generic subscriber returns. Welcome back.
Tiber727 with that 14-month resub.
And thank you to Gator Blaster 84.
Gaster Blaster.
Oh, Gaster Blaster.
Back up the truck. Here comes 7.DMG for 17 months.
It's their charm for 7 months. Don't ask me how long these memes were real.
42 for 12 months. Okay, 1 year.
Game 13 for 3 months. Thanks. And Garfeet's another new subscriber. Welcome to the channel, Garfeet.
Stop the presses, it's Earth232 with a 3-2 months of resubbing. Welcome back.
Roy Eltham for 8 months. 8 is a decent number. 1,000 in binary. The number of bits in a byte. The number of bytes in a pointer. 64-bit rhymes with 8. Now I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Camhill. You probably wonder how he got here. Well, once your Prime subscriptions to a Prime channel, keep up the great work.
Fuzzy Genius for 4 months. So excited that LRL is back.
You're not the only one.
Natawow is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the channel.
Dark Samurai for 15 months. Return to the foot.
Making my way downtown, Powerbot's back, and I'm homebound. Mr. Flip's back too! 49 months! So
Hey!
back. The new set is amazing! Thank you, Mr. Flip.
Coming over that ridge, it's Sakurazaki 1023 with a 43-month resub. Great episode and an awesome new set. Praise the foot.
Woo! Merriman Lion with a 12-month resub. 1 glorious year.
And Bishop Sans Pants for 11 months. Huzzah for Foot.
Finally, it's Kid Spanner for 45 months. 45 months, that's almost 5 years.
But it's not finally, because there's Gratian XR4T, and they're a brand new
Dropping
subscriber.
out of the rafters to crit us for lethal is Shadowbow 464 for 14 months. Great to have Loading Ready Live back on 3 and 2 and obtain a pre-release game.
Pre-release, nice.
Do you have the time to invite me into your home so I can tell you about Clinch Eastwood, who's subscribed for 9 months, whose boat will sail? Sup, baby, you'll baptize in the sub ocean. Come on down, Ben, don't let me down.
Yeah.
And Glitch233 is another new subscriber.
4 to 5 doctors agree that Mara Lyon has back with a 2-month resub.
Mr. Paul Caruso with that 3-month resub. Welcome back.
Remember this name, it's Green Brains. They're a new subscriber.
You won't believe Growliman's secret. They've subscribed for 41 months. That's almost as old as this joke.
Sunday, come see Sith Seraph for 8 months. Cheese, it's worth literally dollars.
I don't have a meme for Bad Pun Redcon, but they've been here for 4 months. You gotta get what Dunkirk's got and put it in you. Son, baby.
Wow.
Wow. Contingent Cats returning for the 2nd month. Thank you, Kitty.
Do you suffer from Shamrock Sheep for 45 months? Huzzah for the return of LRL.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm lazy. JS1813 for 7 months. Welcome back.
Oni171 for 29 months. I'm so glad this is back. Too bad I only caught half of it, but that's what VODs are for.
Yay! It's John Cena! Cena! For 12 months. Thanks for the Mini Moon Base Tour. Looking forward to the bigger one. Great show tonight. Looking forward to more. Thank you, Kavina!
Do you have trouble putting stuff away in your home? Get a Laro 56 for 3 months.
Phil Gentry, welcome back.
How can this be? For it is Eric 90 for 14 months. Oxford for 11 months. You're almost at a year.
You've just rolled doubles. It's Aveu with a 10-month resub. Yay, managed to resub for the return of LRL. Thanks for all the fun.
Hey. Robot662 with that 4-month resub says Loading Ready Live. Always great. Thank you so much.
And Pedro Damoth for 3 months. Cannot believe it has been 3 months already. So glad for Put to come back just in time for resub.
And Eltrov has resubscribed for 12 months. That's 1 year.
It is username Elemental, my dudes, for 6 months.
How many layers of the Snake Ace are you on? They're new.
0.
Eclipsion for 45 months resub. That's what I say now. Hey, Kikazi, it's your 37th month. Beautiful new set. Great job on the lighting, Ben.
Yay! In response, I cast Jared VDH with a 10-month resub.
Dryosynth with that 17-month resub, a critical dab into the eye of the person to your left.
Thank you for subscribing, that Desiree, as a new subscriber.
Baron Von Shotgun is transforming into Pretty Sailor Senshi 2 by 18 months, 2 sub babies.
Coming up next is Hats Wear Cats for 45 months. How many weeks till Desert Bus, by the way?
Oh. SDM Corridors and his welcome to the channel. Do you suffer from biofriend? Incantaccio for 49 months!
Thanks, Beach. I just wanted to add Last Resistance with a 16-month resub. I thought you'd find that entertaining.
Hey! That was
holy shit! Wow. And thank you for 17,711 bits from Lunar Eclipse 123, Panic Fox, J. Andy, Valhalla Knight, H-Bomb and Friends, The Figment, Said Linktone, Canesy, Feltic, Tyrannic Moron, Raven, Sir Fluxalot, Nimrod, 14,
yeah.
Discordian Talkin, Splash from Mirrodin, R. Rio Pezio, formerly Board Gamer, Ramiel117, Bladenus, Engineer Hall, Foxmar 320, Cetralin, Captain Spam, Goamp Dog 2, Safari Gian, I'm gonna say, Slybovu, Merriman Lion, Big de Blue.
I feel like there's more.
W?
Is there more, Paul?
Yes.
And a further 3350 from Big W. Ah, man. VM Kid is an insect and Delta V.
Hey!
So much for the bits.
The bits. The bits.
The bits.
And in particular, I wanted to give a shout out to Sir Fluxalot, who did 5,000 bits.
Hey!
Wow. Thank you so much,
Holy
Sir
shit.
Fluxalot.
Wow, thank you guys.
Doff my hat.
Thank you all so much for watching this inaugural Loading Ready Live. And remember, we've got Rhythm Cafe coming up tomorrow, and all sorts of other great stuff going on the channel in the next week. So check out the schedule on loadingreadyrun.com/live or in the events tab above this video, probably. And now this.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, that was the first Loading Ready Live in the new moon base, and nothing went catastrophically wrong.